Okay, so I'm going to quickly show anybody who wants to start a little business in New Zealand with less than $500, because you don't even, I'll be showing you free websites. So basically the 500 will be to pay for the products you need to start the little business. Okay, first thing you do is you want to sign up to become what's called a sole trader. Okay. So if you're in New Zealand, go to the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment, and they'll tell you about how to go about that. Now you don't have to, if you're a sole trader, you don't have to start paying GST until you're earning over $60,000 a year. You can also get what's called in New Zealand business number, a unique identifier which any business in New Zealand can now have. Using it will speed up your interactions with government, suppliers and customers, other businesses. So if you press that, that tells you how to get a New Zealand business number, and it's easy. I've done it. You just go and sign up. Pretty straightforward. But anybody can be a sole trader. You register as a sole trader, and basically you're self-employed. Now hold on. Where are we? So the business that I'm talking about is get a little vinyl cutting machine, but you don't have to make signs. You can if you want. But you can do things like, now, okay, here's a little vinyl cutter, a little bundle, curio machine bundle, and $399. You can get these Silhouette Camo 3s, $529. They're probably one of the best little vinyl cutters on the market. And if you go on Trade Me, there's a Silhouette Portrait, $349. Probably good to get one of these, you know, around the 300 mark, whatever. Now you can also go on Trade Me and see these Cricut machines are very good little vinyl cutters. And with this one on Trade Me, if you haven't got the $469 straight out, you can use Afterpay, so that you pay $117.50 a fortnight. If you can't afford to pay that $460 straight away, pay it with Afterpay, pay $117.50 a fortnight. These are awesome little machines. You'd be surprised what you can do with these. Now, if you don't know what you can do with these little vinyl machines, you can cut out what's called decals. You know how you see people, you know, put things on their cars, designs on their cars, like a lot of the vans, and that you see the little stick figures, you know, families with their little dog and family. So those are called decals. And you know, young people's cars, you might see, you know, Mazda Racer or something like that. But also you can put a you know, go to also what you can do is another part of this business. See why this is good. So you got your decals, okay? You make little designs, and then your sport or little signs for sports clubs or whatever, so they can stick on their whatever cars or whatever. Another part of this business you can get into is get some what's called heat transfer tape. This is after you've, you know, made some money from making the decals. you know, and you can make your own design, so you can make whatever design you want, because you get programs off the internet for these little vinyl cutters. You can sell the little decals to your, you know, mates with cars, so they can stick them on the back of the cars, or you can go to things like car clubs and take this along, or if you could set up you know, a wireless. I think this can go wirelessly, I'm not sure about that. But go to a car club and, you know, see if anybody wants anything on their car, so you could do that. Now you can, these days you don't need any money to start a website. Okay, go to Facebook. If you've got I'm sure most people have got a Facebook page. On Facebook you can start a business on your Facebook page. Really easy. Just go to your YouTube or Google how to make a Facebook store. I did one a couple of days ago. Didn't take long at all. It was easy. But there's also a fairly awesome, if I can find it here, free website. You know, you don't have to pay. It's called ecwid.com. I'll just go to it actually. There's mine. Okay. Can we go to the dash? So there's, you know, you just go through there, create account, create your online, add products, get paid. So you go through each one of those. Takes a few minutes. Now hold on. Yeah, so it's totally free, and that's at EC. Hold on. ecwid.com, absolutely free. Okay. Let's see if I can somehow. Oh, there's mine. There's the one I made. So that's it. Yeah, ECW. I can move this up a bit. Hold on. Yeah, ecwid.com. Make your own websites, totally free. So put your decals on there. Make this website, put your decals on there, then on Facebook, tell everybody that you've got a website and you're making decals. If anybody wants anything on their cars or whatever, any stickers put on their cars that you can make. Yeah, and so you can just get a little vinyl cutter, and then also what you do, if you go become a sole trader, and then there's two places you can get the tape from relatively cheap. Start up with a meter if you want. Go to these, sign up with these two vinyl places. Sign Supplies, they're both in Petone. Sign Supplies in Petone, and Computer Letter Group, they're also in Petone. Okay. They sell all the application tapes, and basically the vinyl that you need to make your little designs on, and then stick them on car windows or, you know, wherever. Now, another part of this business, so that's the first part of the business. You can start there. But once you're running with that, you can then get what's called heat transfer paper, right? And buy what's called a heat press. You'll probably pick up one of those for approximately the same price or less than a vinyl cutter, like this little one, right? You get a heat press. And then you get vinyl it's called heat transfer vinyl, and you do your little design, custom design, whatever you want. You put that on the vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, and then with the heat press, what you do is you get a t-shirt or whatever, mainly t-shirt. So you put your design on the t-shirt and then put it under the heat press and heat press it, and that'll be whatever design you put on the heat transfer paper, that will be permanently on your t-shirt, whatever design you want. So there's another business that you can get into. I'm going to get into these little businesses myself because they look like they're fun, and you know, it's creative, and you're self-employed, and it's relatively cheap. Okay, I mean, so but the first thing to do would be to get a little vinyl cutter, and then you can create your own designs, and get some heat transfer paper later on. Get a heat plate. What do they call a heat pad, heat press, that's right, heat press, and you can put your designs that you put on the heat transfer paper, vinyl, and press it onto t-shirts, and you can sell those. So there you go. There's actually a couple of ideas for you, but I sort of think, you see, once you get the little vinyl cutter, it's pretty much endless what you can do. It's up to your imagination and creativity. With that heat press thing, I mean, another thing you can do with the with the vinyl cutter is, like I say, go around to any sports tournaments and ask the teams if they'd like any decals cut off, and you can put them on heat transfer paper, and you can do them right there if you've got the equipment. Do the shirts and that right there as they're playing. If you can get in the hall there or something, or and do the whole team's shirts. What's this? While they're playing sports. But there you go. So become a sole trader, and you'll be self-employed, registered as self-employed. Buy a little vinyl cutter. This one here you can pay off in installments, 4 installments fortnightly. The 2 places to get vinyl, best places in New Zealand, both of them are in Petone, so if you're in Wellington or Hutt, you can actually go over there, sign up with them as a business, because you get things discount when you're a business. And okay, so then you want websites or places to sell your things that you're creating. Create a store for free on Facebook, a shop on your Facebook page for free, and also go to a website called ecwid.com and make your own website for free. Yes, for free. Amazing what you can do these days. 5-10 years ago I tried to do this, and and setting up the website took forever, and then you have to get domains, and oh my god. So this is all way easier than it used to be. So just there you go. Hopefully that helps. A few helpful techniques to get you going there. Yeah, good luck.